Cool.
I just want her to come back stronger, feeling like she can go anywhere, be happy, make it, be satisfied, feeling the objective is to feel that I can and she can accomplish everything and anything she sets her mind to, and I think she will.
It's about 9 hours difference, so every day before we go to sleep you send us a message so that we know you're okay.
She's gonna come back stronger. Yeah.
Many ask me, why are you studying Arab studies in the United States? And actually, I really wanted to expand my network. So yes, coming to the US was, a dream come true. I'm studying Arab studies with a concentration in development at Georgetown University.
I went to the US in the spring of 2019, and I went there to study visual arts and economics.
I'm doing a J-term class, which is a class focused in the month of January on the class of government and religion.
I graduated from the Claremont Graduate University in Los Angeles, California in 2019.
I obtained my bachelor's degree in Switzerland. I returned home to gain practical experience. And to be honest with you, I hit a roadblock and I decided that I needed to strengthen my theoretical, analytical, and academic skills. And I also wanted to specialize in the region.
I was a part of the NYU Abu Dhabi Summer Academy program. With the program, we did travel to New York for a summer and a couple of courses. So this is actually my second time traveling to the States for educational purposes. The major difference, however, this time is that I am completely on my own. Initially, I was pretty nervous. Everyone has their fears, their worries, their doubts, but coming here and spending 3 weeks walking around the city and walking to my classes every day, I think it's very, very safe.
I think it's always difficult leaving your friends and your family, but I think I mentally prepared them in advance. It wasn't a sudden decision. I always wanted to come to the United States.
When I told my parents that I got accepted to go to NYU in New York, my mom told me, كيف منزورك وايد بعيدة New York. And I told them نفس ما زرتوني في London, because I had traveled for the semester abroad in London. And my mom was like, okay, like you have a point. I can't visit you. Like we didn't visit you in London, so we probably won't visit you in New York.
My parents were very excited for me, obviously, because they knew how much I wanted to come here since I was younger. But they were also, of course, worried, as parents would be. But I think in the past summer, once they realized how quickly I've grown to like the city and all the fun I was having and how much I've grown from the past trip.
With my dad, although it was a few months before I was ready to start going, but I made sure I had everything, all my work done prior to approaching him and telling him what I was going to do. And at that time, I had his full support, both my dad and my mom.
In general, I think it's very important to have a strong support system around you.
My parents have always been supportive of me coming to New York to study, which is why initially they encouraged me to take part in the Summer Academy program, because that gave me my first taste of what studying abroad would be like.
I really miss walking.
Walking every other street in New York is very inspiring.
University is only 30 minutes away from my place, and it's a very enjoyable walk. That's also what I like about Washington, D.C.
It's walking and listening to podcasts and like just being in the cold weather and wearing winter clothes.
You meet people from diverse backgrounds with different experience.
I love seeing new people, interacting with different kinds of people from all over the world, getting inspired, the city's art.
I got to meet all types of people from different walks of life, have long conversations on their backgrounds and the work that they're all doing. Being able to just have easy day-to-day conversations in coffee shops, for example, was something that I appreciated the most. Who knows, maybe one day I will go and apply to do my doctorate. That would be the next steps in a few years. A few of the challenges I faced when I first moved there was apartment hunting, an apartment that I would feel comfortable in but was also within my student budget. Furniture hunting was also another thing that was quite difficult.
Learning how to take care of myself in times when I'm not really feeling well, learning how to prioritize my health here and ways I can prioritize it here.
I had to adjust to the weather. I had to learn assemble my own furniture.
I can't really cook well. I've never had to cook, and I'm not a very good cook. Living on a somewhat of a budget, I've had to, I guess, attempt. And so far, I'm still not very good, but I'm working on that, I guess. I hope to take back everything I've learned from here when I go home.
The purpose of me being here is for me to return back home and to be able to contribute.
Well, I'm graduating this year and I definitely plan to work in my country to give back to it. I want to get hands-on in the engineering field and perhaps join a graduate program there and see where that can take me.
So when I came back to Abu Dhabi, I immediately started working 3 weeks after landing, and I was lucky enough to be able to get the opportunity to apply everything that I've learned from an academic perspective into the work that I was doing for the UAE.
I would say if you get the chance to study abroad, if you get the chance to study in the US, definitely go for it because it's an experience unlike anything else and it's not something you want to miss out on if the opportunity does come your way.
If you're going to study in the US, especially in the fields of the art, I would really encourage you to visit museums and see art, see local art, see what other people are doing, what exhibits are there, just to learn about the existing art.
I would definitely 110% encourage them to come. Tell them that this is an opportunity that cannot be wasted while you're a student. There's so much learning and growing and experiencing that can be done here.
Don't give up. It will be tough, but you will enjoy every minute of it, every minute of living abroad and getting to explore a whole different world and a whole different you while being in that world.
I think it's a personal journey and I really encourage Emirati women to go through it.